Hi guys, so I'm going to be doing a look using some new products I haven't used on my channel as of yet, and maybe a few of older ones that I have used, but I got a few products in Boxy Charms and then just some stuff that I ordered, and I just wanted to come and show you what I got and let's try it on just for fun. So let's go ahead and get right into the look here. So the first thing I got here is a No Pores Balm primer from Touch of Soul. This came in a Boxy Charm a while ago. This is not my favorite primer for my face. During the summer months where I'm going to be sweaty and stuff, it doesn't really hold well as far as foundation goes, but it does blur the pores a little bit. As far as holding my foundation in, not the best primer, but I will use it to blur some pores. And then sometimes I'll just go ahead and go in with my Becca Poreless Primer. This is a really nice primer for oily skin, and this one really does hold back all of the oils in my skin. This one's kind of thicker, so I just kind of pat it in areas where I definitely end up getting oily throughout the day. So recently I have been using the Neutrogena Hydro Boost foundation. This has been really good for my skin through the winter months because it's so dry here in Wyoming. My skin literally just, even though I have oily skin, it will just completely be oily and dry at the same time, where you can see the oils on my skin, but you can also see like dry skin, which is just super weird. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this because this has actually helped to keep my face really moisturized throughout the day. And it kind of helps with the oily skin as well, but it does help with the dryness that I've been getting a lot. So I'm going to go ahead and use the IT Cosmetic brush that I got. I think it was a Boxy Charm as well. And it is the Heavy Luxury Flat Top Buffing Foundation Brush. So I haven't used this yet. I do like IT Cosmetics brushes. I have bought on one in the past that actually just fell apart on me, so I don't really buy them anymore. I stick to like Morphe brushes and Sephora brushes, but this one seems really nice and hopefully it works. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just buff out the foundation that I just put on my skin here. This brush is kind of really soft. For me, it's too soft for liquid foundation. It definitely moves it around, but I feel like I need more of a denser brush for this liquid foundation. I think this would work really well with like powder foundation. I bet you this is maybe what it's made for, but it works okay, but not my favorite for this particular kind of foundation. All right, so I've got this contour kit from Lovecraft Beauty, and I wasn't sure if I was going to test it out, but I'm gonna go ahead and give it a try today and see how it works out. So I'm gonna go in with this lighter color here, and I'm gonna use that as a contour. I'm just gonna be using my e.l.f. brush, and this is like an e.l.f. blush brush, but it's a perfect blush for contour for me. So I'm just gonna pick up some of that. Let's see how it works. Oh, I think that's pretty. It's kind of actually lighter than I thought it was going to be, which is kind of surprising. It's actually a really pretty toned contour. I'm just going to take this little brush here. It's an angled brush that we got from Farrah, and I'm going to take the same contour color and I'm just going to contour my nose with that as well. It has a little bit of kickoff to it, so just to be aware of that it's a little powdery, but for me it's not that big of a deal. I can deal with powdery stuff. That's actually a really nice contour color for my skin tone, which I thought it was going to be because I really do love these grayer tone contours. Go ahead and try the next color over. We'll actually just dip into both of these here, and let's see how that looks as a kind of bronzer. I think that's actually a really nice bronzer. I might have went a little heavy-handed, but I'm actually quite pleased with this. This actually turned out really nice. I like the way that looks, so I'm excited to have tried this. I wasn't going to, and I'm happy that I did. I gave it a try. Let me know if you have that, what you thought of it, and if you tried it out, or if you just gave it away because you have too much, which was what I was gonna do too, but I decided, I should probably give it a try and see how it looks. All right, so I've got this NYX Professional All Sweet Cheeks Blush Palette here, and it is SCBP10, so that's, I'm assuming that is the number of it, but let's give this a try. I haven't opened this yet. It has some really pretty colors in here. I love the peachy colors here on this side. I also love like these pink colors and some of these like lighter colors down here. So I'm really excited. There's mattes, there's 4 mattes, and then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mattes, and then 3 here have a little bit of shimmer in them. So I'm just gonna get my blush brush here. Let's see here. And I think I'm gonna dip into this one here, this peach, and then this peach here. I'm gonna dip into both of them and see what happens. That's pretty, that's dark. Not expecting how dark that was going to be. Oh, that is super dark. I was not expecting it to be that pigmented. That is crazy. So what I'm gonna do is just take the foundation brush that I had earlier, and I'm just gonna go over it a little bit just to kind of blend that out a little bit. It hopefully won't look as dark when I'm done here. That did have a lot of pigment in it. I really wasn't expecting that to have so much pigment. These are actually really pretty. I might have to just go a little bit more light-handed with these, but guys, these are really, really pretty colors, and I'm excited to give this a try with more different looks. All right, so I've got this here. This is a face highlighter stick from Ulta. I've never used a face highlighter stick from Ulta before, but this came in a package when you bought like a certain amount of product from Ulta, or from Ulta. You ended up getting like this big huge package full of stuff, and normally I give them away to people, but I figured, you know, I should probably give it a try before I just start giving them away to people and see if maybe it's something that I might enjoy using. So I'm gonna go ahead and give this one a try today and see how it works out for me. A lot of people enjoy Ulta products. I like some of them. They're pretty hit and miss for me depending on the product, but and I'm talking about the Ulta brand itself. So I'm hoping this might work out for me. This is a cream stick, so it's like a chubby stick. So this is just a regular highlighter. I think I'm gonna take it on a brush. I'm gonna get a stipple brush and just kind of rub it across it. Make sure I got enough on there. I like to use this kind of stuff with stipple brushes just because it's just a lot easier for me to distribute it that way. You let me know how you do cream stuff. I do the same thing with cream blush. I'll use a stipple brush. So I'm just gonna go ahead and, oh, that's pretty. That's actually really pretty. I didn't think that was going to have that much of an impact, but for me, I like lesser impacts, but that's definitely there. That's definitely has an impact on it. So that's actually really, really pretty. And I don't mind that type of glow. That's pretty. So again, another thing that I'm excited to give a try, because that's actually really beautiful. I hope the camera is actually picking that up, because it's really, truly beautiful color. All right, I'm excited about this. This is the color Pixie Dust. So if you haven't tried this out yet, I would totally give this a try. It's the Ulta face highlight color stick, so that's nice. I actually enjoy that. All right, so I also have this Artist Couture Summer Haze highlight. Let's go ahead and try just the tiny bit of that and see how that works out. I'm just gonna put the tiniest amount in there, and I'm just gonna take my highlighter brush here, and let's just give it a little bit of a try here. This does seem like it has a lot of glitter particles in it, so that might not be something that if you don't like glitter, and I'm not a big glitter fan, and it does have some pretty big glitter particles in there. So again, not something you might want to use, but if you have glitter, but they might be nice as a topper for like eyeshadow and stuff like that. This is kind of an expensive product, so I'll definitely find a use for it. But this was a lip topper, a blush topper, and a highlighter. I think you can put it on your eyes as well. So this has a lot of different uses for it, so you don't have to just use it as a highlighter. But it actually doesn't look bad. It's definitely something that you would use to glow in the summer with. It's definitely a glowy type of highlight. So if that's not your thing, I would not use that. All right, I'm gonna go into my BH Cosmetics contour palette, one of my favorite palettes. I mentioned this, I think, in my last Get Ready With Me. It's really, really nice for contour. Just gonna go into these three here. I'm just going to go right under my eyes here and just kind of set this area. So I've got two eyeshadow palettes here. I've got the one from Pure and I've got the one from Mood. I think I might be using both today. I'm not sure what I want to do. The one from Pure has some really pretty glitters in it that I'm kind of excited to test out, since I don't really use a lot of like loose glitter type stuff on my eyes, and I'm, you know, kind of scared of it a little bit. So these are really, really pretty. I think I might use some of those today, and then I think I might actually try some of the stuff in here as well, because it has some really nice browns and some really nice pinks in here. So I think I'm just going to use a mixture of both. So we'll go in first with this color here, this lighter one in the Mood palette. And I'm just going to take it on a fluffy brush from Sephora. I think it's the Sephora number 10 brush. Again, this brush is no longer available, but we'll go ahead and use it on there. Before I do that, I should probably put some eye primer on because I haven't done that yet. So I'm just going to use my tried and true one from Urban Decay and just put that on real quick, and then we'll go in with the eyeshadow. All right, now that that is on, we'll go right in with the Mood palette here, and we're gonna go in with this one here first on my Sephora 10 brush. Again, this brush is not available anymore. These are a little dusty, so just be aware of that. These shadows actually have a smell of like kids makeup to me. So it's not one of those like, you know, over expensive type of palettes, I would assume. It's more of a, has a weird like kids makeup type of smell. That's funny. So I mean, you can actually see that color. I didn't think it was going to show up, but it did actually show up really well. So it's kind of light in person, but it looks a little bit darker on the camera there. All right, so let's go into this Pure palette. Let's see what we got in here. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and go into, actually, I'm gonna go back to the Mood palette, and I'm gonna use the other dark brown that's in there, one right next to it, which is gonna be this one here. We'll use that one next and see how that works out. I'm just going to take another brush, and this is from Morphe. This is the M62 brush. This is like the small little brush which can get right into small areas on your eye. I'm gonna go right into the crease with that. And just bring it right in to the V as well. That's a pretty color. This is a really nice brush if you need to do detail work because it's so tiny and it gets right in there. It can do some really nice work for you. It's kind of a fluffy but smaller brush, which is what I love about it. Okay, and I'm gonna go back into that same brush before from Sephora with that same lighter color in the palette and just kind of buff those out here. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and go right into the palette from Pure. Let's see what we can do here. I'm kind of nervous because like I said, I don't normally do a lot of glittery looks. So let's go ahead and try it out. We're gonna go into Hidden Desert, which is gonna be this color here. I'm gonna take that same small brush from Morphe, the M562, and go into that color. It has like a little bit of a redness to it, and kind of deepen up this outer V with that. That's a really pretty color. Again, if you're curious as to what I'm listening to Fleetwood Mac. It's very calming to listen to. Okay, that's really pretty actually. So I'm gonna go into a more kind of fluffy brush, but more precise brush. This is the Morphe M433. I'm gonna take this color here called Epic on that brush. Whew, that was dusty. Go right up here with that and just buff it out. That is a dusty shadow. It's really pretty. I think that's a really pretty look so far. All right, let's go ahead and get some of this desert again, this Hidden Desert, and All Night. We're gonna just kind of mix those two together just a little bit and go right here again and just kind of, let's try to just deepen that a little bit more. Can I just say that I think that this Pure Cosmetics palette is a beautiful palette. It's so pretty. again, back into Epic. There we go, with the first brush that we used it in, the M443. I'm just gonna buff it out again. All right, I think that's where we're gonna stop so we don't get too carried away, because I can tend to get carried away quickly. I'm going to take my Bodyograph flat shader brush and I'm going to attempt to do a cut crease. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and use the Too Faced concealer here, the Born This Way. There we go. That'll work. And just take a little bit on my brush. Just kind of smooth out the bristles as much as you can. Let's see here. And then I'm just going to take my finger and just kind of smooth that out a little bit. Me and my sister-in-law, she was just over last week. We had some family issues going on and she was over from Texas and it was really nice. I wish I could have filmed with her, but we were just busy doing other things. But she was saying how she wanted to do like an eye lift and I was just like, yeah, I totally would do that as well, just to get rid of some of that extra skin here. As you get older, it starts sagging, which is just super unfortunate, but it happens. And I mean, you can either, deal with it like most of us do, or you can get it worked on, which, a lot of us do too, which I'm not opposed to. I think I would totally get that done. So I'm gonna be super jealous if she gets it done, but I've seen other people do it that I know, and it actually turns out really nicely. So I'm not afraid to get it done. I just, I'm pretty sure it's pretty expensive to get it done. All right, so now that we've got the cut crease in, now that I've talked your ear off about that, I'm gonna go back into this small brush again because I wanna take some more of these two dark colors here, this one and this one. I'm sorry, these two here, with that small brush from Morphe, that small 562 brush, and just kind of define this areas here. And that's what this brush is really good at. It gets right into those areas that a bigger brush would not do. So just go really slowly and gently and just reapply it there. Okay, all right. Now I'm just gonna take another brush here. This is the brush from Farrah. It's their flat shader brush, or their short shading brush. And I think we're gonna go into, I think we'll go into this color here because we're also gonna lay some glitter down as well. So I'm just gonna take this on the brush, just grab as much as I can, and just kind of swoop it in here. All right, so now I am gonna take a little bit of glitter glue, and this is just the NYX glitter glue. You can use any glitter glue you have, or I think this container actually came with some glitter, or the eyeshadow palette came with some glitter glue. So if you have that, I would use that as well. So I'm just gonna take just the tiniest bit, rub it between two of my fingers, and I'm gonna gently pat it in areas on my eyes here, right over that eyeshadow. Okay, then I'm gonna go into this glittery eyeshadow with my fingers and just gently add that there. Ooh, that's very glittery. I should have known. All right, that's some glitter. wasn't really thinking it was going to be that glittery, but I should know better. I should have known that it was definitely going to be glitter. That's really beautiful though. So you're definitely going to want to use a glitter glue with that. It's glitter. You don't want it all over your face. So you just use some glitter glue if you have something, or something that's going to make sure that it adheres to your skin a little bit, because it's glitter. It's definitely glitter. All right, let's go back into this palette again. We're going to take these two colors once again. And we're going to go right over the edges here. And back into Epic here. I'm just gonna take a Q-tip here and just kind of make sure there isn't any glitter getting in my eye. The glitter glue actually does really well to hold on to things, but I feel like I'm starting to get glitter everywhere. I got an eyeliner in that same type of bag that I got from Ulta. So this is a Maybelline New York Lasting Drama Waterproof Gel Pencil. So I'm just gonna kind of line the top of my eyes with it. These are definitely, the glitter is definitely flaking off the eyes, so be aware of that. I am terrified of glitter on my eyes because you read things about people getting glitter in their eyes and then going blind and stuff like that, so that kind of terrifies me a little bit. But those of you that are okay with glitter on your eyes like that, I commend you, because it scares the crap out of me. I'm gonna go right in the top here. And then just put some eyeliner up there as well. And just take a small liner brush, just kind of smudge this liner out a little bit. I am getting glitter everywhere. So again, be aware of that. This is going to be something that you are going to get glitter all over your face. I don't particularly like that, but it is really pretty and very beautiful. Just the glitter the amount of glitter on my face right now is driving me insane. But if you like stuff like that, this will be something for you. All right, I do got a new mascara, and it's from Essence. It's the Get Big Lashes 3 Triple Black Mascara. I purchased this recently. I repurchased this one from Essence as well, and this is the Princess, the Lash Princess. This is one of my favorite mascaras. I ran out, so I purchased a new one. I wanted to let you guys know that I repurchased this, but I'm gonna give this one a try today. Essence Essence mascaras are super inexpensive. They're around $3 to $4, maybe $6 depending on which one you get. But the ones that I've used from them thus far have worked so well. I don't know why I would ever continue to buy really expensive mascaras. Sometimes you forget how good the Essence mascaras actually work until you pick them up again. You're just like, why do I continue to spend, $30 to $20 to $30 on a mascara when I can just pick up from Essence? So I'm hoping this one works really well. I'm just gonna go ahead and curl my eyelashes real quick. I don't like to wear false eyelashes very much. It's just not my thing. It's not that I don't like them. I think they're really pretty on people, but for me, I just don't have the time in the morning to put them on, and it's just easier for me to build up my lashes with a mascara and get the same effect. So that's why I tend to just use mascaras more than none. So here's what the brush looks like. Come on, come into focus. There we go. It's a really nice fluffy brush, so let's see how this works. Kind of a drier, it's definitely a drier type of mascara. It's not real liquidy, which I don't mind because then that means it can build up really nicely. like the fat brush too. That works really well for me. Actually, the more I work with it, it is on the watery side, so it's not as dry as I thought it was. All right, I think it builds really nicely. It could do a better job. That could be the brush's fault, that it's not, like, it's really fat, which is a nice brush, but it doesn't have enough spaces maybe. Or maybe I just enjoy the hourglass brushes a little bit more. But it does a really nice job of lifting my eyelashes and giving some volume and making them thick. But I think you might have to go in with a lot of different coats to get that done, like to make it look like false eyelashes, which I'm doing now. This is the 4th coat, I believe, on that eye. You do have to use a lot of coats to get it to build up. I've got glitter just everywhere and it is insanely driving me nuts. There, did I get it? No. This glitter just sticks right to your skin, so just be aware of that. If you don't like a lot of glitter, you may not like this eyeshadow glitter portion of it, but the rest of it for me seems really, really nice. I'm gonna go ahead and, I hope you guys can see that. See how the glitter is just all over my face there? Even though I did use the glitter glue, I think I was pretty, careful with it, so just be aware of that. There's going to be a lot of glitter fallout on your face with this. And if you don't seem to mind that, then you may love that. I personally cannot stand glitter fallout. I'm going to go back into these 2 colors again. First I'm going to go in this one and then these ones and just run it under my eyes. I'm going to use a lighter one first, which is Epic. Then into the 2 darker ones. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows and then I'll be right back to do some lipsticks. So we'll see what happens. So I'll be right back to do some lipstick with you guys and see what the finished look looks like. Okay, now that I got my brows on, I've gotta say that I picked up the Gimme Brow recently when it was on sale at Ulta. And oh my God, I actually love this. I didn't think I was gonna like it as much as I do. And I think it's actually amazing. So it's on sale again for like $12. I'm gonna pick up another one. This is really, really good. I also used the highlight brow as well on top. That works perfectly. And I also use the 24-hour brow setter as well, which works just as well. At first I wasn't sure I was going to like this brow setting stuff because I was really partial to the one from Anastasia, but this one actually, as I gotten used to it and use it more and more, it works really, really well, and I'm super happy to have it. The brow stuff from Benefit is actually really, really nice if you're interested in something like that. Okay, let's go on to lips. So I've got 2 different lip products from Ulta as well. This came in those bags as well. And is that gonna match? I don't know if that's gonna match. We'll see. So I've got this like crayon type of lipstick, and then I've got a gloss as well. We might just have to go with the gloss because I feel like these might be too dark for the eye, like the different colors. So let's go, let's see. Let's go ahead and start putting this on, and if it doesn't work, then we'll go ahead and switch it. So that color may be a little bit too pink for this look. So I'm just gonna take a tissue, take that off, and then I'm gonna go in with a little bit of the Ofra color, Ofra lipstick in Miami Fever. Again, something else that I got in one of my Boxy Charms. I'm not gonna really put it all over the lips. I'm just gonna kind of dab it. Then I'll go ahead and take the shiny lip gloss from Ulta, and did I open it? I thought I opened it. There we go. And this is supposed to be a lip gloss. It says a liquid lipstick. Petal Shine liquid lipstick. I don't know what that means. So it's a liquid lipstick. Maybe it's supposed to, it says shine. That is not gonna be a shiny lipstick. I'm just gonna dab it because I didn't read that correctly. So that is a liquid lipstick. I think that's the look. I think it came out really nice. My thoughts on this palette here. I think this is a beautiful palette. Let me go ahead and, there we go. Let me take the music out of my ear. All right, my thoughts on the Pure palette is I love this palette. I think the colors in here are super beautiful. I would suggest this. The glitters in here are slightly all over my face right now. I think I may have misused them a little bit. Maybe I need to use a little bit more glitter glue to get them to adhere a little bit more to my eyes. But other than that, I think the colors in here are beautiful. I did only use a couple of them here, so I'm excited to try some of the purples and pinks and then some more of the actual shimmer colors up here and the glitter colors as well. So I think this is a really, really beautiful palette. The Moods palette is actually another beautiful palette as well. I just used these two here, but I think that they really blended out really nice and worked and accompanied the palette from the Pure palette really, really well. So I'm excited about that. I really enjoyed the highlight from Ulta. I think that's a really good buy if you like a cream highlight. I think the blush packet from NYX worked out really nice. I like the colors in here. I'm definitely gonna get a lot of use out of this. And then also the Lovecraft Beauty packet from highlight power contour packet. I think that actually worked out really nice as well. I'm really impressed with that. And then this Essence mascara, I think it's nice. Would I use it again? Yes, I think I'm going to continue to use it and see if I can build it more. My eyelashes feel super soft, so it did not make my eyelashes like hard or anything like that, which is what I like in a mascara, which is why I love the one from Too Faced so much. So far so good. It hasn't flaked or anything in the 15 minutes that it took me to do my hair. It's not really keeping a curl, so I think that it would be good to accompany with another mascara. So I'll keep on working on this and I'll let you guys know in the future if it's something that you want to update on. The brush again that I used from It Cosmetics, too soft for me for what I used it for. I think it'd be perfect for a cream, not a cream, but a powder foundation for that. So that is everything that I had today. I hope you guys enjoyed this Get Ready With Me. If you have any questions about any of the products that I used today, just put it down in the comments and I will answer any of your questions. I hope that you guys enjoyed this and I will talk to you guys sometime later. Bye!